The only way you're going to do that is when you get your feet in the door and do your networking. Food business is brilliant. Service industry is brilliant. Teaching is brilliant. Doing a little bit of touring with the kids, get a little bit of an insight and experience. And live your life as a traveler. Minimize your luggage. Minimize your possessions. So let's just do a recap, right? December, deposit down on house. February, I come back to Malaysia. I do a little tour de country because why not? March, Ramadan. April, Eid and mum going back. May, June, prepping and planning and traveling and engaging and doing like networking. June, I leave. July, I'm in England. England, I wrap up all my loose ends. And then August, I'm back in Malaysia, now pushing forward to get the keys to my house. Brought the kids with me the second time round. We're now August and September, doing a little bit of touring with the kids, get a little bit of an insight and experience. And September is when I'm setting up the company, because now I'm starting to embed myself, get the company set up. You can only have a limited company if you're a foreigner, by the way. You can't be a sole trader, but you can have a company in Lebuan, which offers a 3% tax, or you can have one in mainland Malaysia, which means that you have to have a local on board, but that's another topic. And now we are just through October, and October has taken a lot of time with the house. Still doing some work, doing some affiliation work, collaboration work, and getting the boys settled in, really. I think that's been the plan whilst October has existed. Now we've got November ahead of us, and I'm now head focused on to give you all of the answers on how and what you can do to make your move from wherever you're living, probably in the UK or Canada or America or South Africa, because you guys have all been in touch and I've met many of you here who've got intentions. So the first thing for your hijrah is that you have to unpack everything that you have created in the surrounding that you're in. And know, as Muslims, the Prophet Muhammad said, live your life as a traveler, minimize your luggage, minimize your possessions. You don't need it all. Minimize the need for all of these, right? And now you're going to journey and you're going to travel, but you need to have some money behind you for at least 6 months, I'd say. If you can get 12 months together, you need to get that behind you so that when you get here, you've got a little bit of ease. The burden, the tension isn't going to be as high whilst you establish and you set yourself up. Now you can set yourself up with a job, you can set yourself up with a business. Opportunities are great. The country is flourishing economically. Food business is brilliant. Service industry is brilliant. Teaching is brilliant. You can find whatever, but the only way you're going to do that is when you get your feet in the door and do your networking and start speaking to people to create those opportunities. So many people want to move over with a job in hand, with a house in hand, all of that. You don't have to have it. Rent somewhere. This beast is costing me £500 a month. You could get much less than this and pay half the money. So if you think that the cost of living here equates to, give yourself a budget of £1,500 for a family of 5, right? That'll cover your rent, that'll cover your food, that'll cover your travel. You need some money for a car. You can rent a car. You can buy a car, something cheaper if you want. Just a little car to get around. You don't have to have it because the Grab system here, which is your taxis, like an Uber, costs you very minimal and you are able to travel very, very easily. So once you're here, there's a lot of people. There's Pakistanis, there's Indians, there's Chinese, there's loads of people that you can, you can get guidance from. The Malays are absolutely helpful and amazing. They're very welcoming. They're very kind. And, any guidance or help that you want from somebody, they're going to give it to you because they're just very forthcoming and exemplary, man. Like, why can't people like this be like this around the rest of the world? Looking up there again feels really weird. Kind of like, where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be looking? Anyway, you get me, right? Just don't look at my eyes. Just read my lips when I tell you, you can do this. It can be done. I've done it. It's taken me 9 months. I'm settled. I love it here. This is my home, inshallah. And I pray that, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. So many of you are like, what about visas, permanent residency? None of that matters. Does it matter? Because your residency isn't even permanent on this earth. So why are you worried about permanent residency in a country? Your rizq is written by Allah. You know what Allah is going to give you. And if you are doing something for the sake of Allah, I'm telling you that the doors will open. Wherever you go, something is going to come because your rizq is written. So take that journey and better your future for yourself, for your children, for your retirement. And anywhere, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be for the rest of your life. It could be for a year or 2 years. Like if you retain the house in England and you're renting it, you've got something to come back to. If you don't retain the house and you come back to England, benefits, do you know what I mean? Something's going to give for a little while and you'll have something. It's not like we're not going to have a roof over our heads. It happens. You should learn from the examples in the world that Allah has put in front of us, like Palestine, like Sudan, like Congo, and all the chaos and the atrocities, and all those people don't care about their house, roof over their head. They don't care about education. They just care about living and having a roof over their head and food in their belly for the day. So if you live by that motto, that today is the day that I am living for, then you can progress into something, and knowing that you're going to get away from everything that is haram. And it's not that life, it is that life that you're prepping for, the purpose of your existence. And here you will have the ability to be the best of a Muslim that you want to be. But not just the best of a Muslim, the best of humanity. Because I'll tell you something, is Diwali at the moment. And in this country, they have had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as public holidays for Diwali. Let me just mention that, right? 90% Muslims in this country. Saturday, Sunday's off, they're back to work on Monday. Like, they have so many holidays here, it's unbelievable. The Chinese New Year comes in, Eid comes in, you know, and whatever else, festivities for the Hindus, for the Sikhs, for everyone. How giving is that? How giving? And it's places like that that have barakah. No wonder I felt a warmth here. No wonder I felt like I felt a home here. And not because of everything else, the fact that the sun's shining all the time, do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful oven outside. It's not overly hot. It's like 30 degrees most of the time. Mornings, beautiful, cool breeze. Evenings, lovely. Sorry about the coffee. It's coming back on me now. Yeah, so all of that. So there's multiple reasons. You can see that in all of my other videos. But that's my, now, what can you say, 9-10 months of living in Malaysia. And I've got so much more that I want to do. There is a video that I'm going to bring to you in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So if you don't follow me already, follow me. Give me a comment about what you want me to talk about below. But also give me a subscribe and share, because people need to realize that the system that you are stuck in, that matrix that ties you down, you can change it and you can better your life. And that's what I am here for, I think, because that's what Allah's guided me to do, and that's what I'm going to guide you guys to do the best that I can. But this was my last 9 months, and I'll feed back to you about the rest of them. I hope you've enjoyed watching me look this way and not at you, because I'm still kind of figuring this out, especially when I'm filming myself. And yeah, I'm doing a forum on what to do for Malaysia, but also how to untangle yourself from the life of mortgages and finance and debt that has been a noose around your neck in the West. So that's going to be another forum, but you can find details of that. Just DM me if you want to be party to the forums, and my PA will pick it up and she'll send you some information. I hope you've enjoyed this. If there's anything else in particular that you want me to talk about, please leave a comment below. In the meantime, subscribe this, share this. Let's learn to live and where's that camera? Is it here? There's the camera. There's a camera. Oh my God. Tell I'm a novice at this, can't you? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it.